I hope everyone's having a good day. So, on today's episode, real quick, I want to go through the top 10 harsh realities of becoming a real estate investor. And just for starters, guys, I'm a commercial real estate broker and I've sold millions of dollars worth of commercial real estate property. And I'm also a landlord. So, there's been a lot of key learnings that I've had over the years. And I think that especially new investors coming into the game, there's just some things that you need to know because it's not always roses, okay? So, the number one thing, and I don't care who you are, okay? I don't care what people tell you, this is the reality of investing in real estate. Tenants do not like to pay rent, okay? Tenants don't like to pay rent. So, here's some things that you need to do in order to make sure you protect yourself in the event that you have a tenant that obviously don't want to pay. Keep your day job. So in the beginning, when you're becoming a real estate investor, keep your day job. Okay. Do not quit. Okay. You need to do it for at least 2 years. Okay. Build your tax returns up. Get your business going. Put your systems in place. And then you can make decisions on your career. But you will need the excess cash flow, okay, to help you in your real estate journey in the beginning. Okay. Or you could choose to flip houses or wholesale in the beginning because those are ways that you can build up your cash reserve. You need cash to invest in real estate. So in the beginning, instead of buying long-term hold properties, you could start flipping and wholesaling first, okay? Or you need to also make sure that you're buying correctly, okay? So the BRRRR strategy, buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. Okay, that's very popular and a lot of people like to teach that method. But what I'll tell you is that in the beginning, you need to make sure that you buy correctly. Okay, so what that means is that you don't overpay for a property. I don't care what it is. Okay, if the rent is this amount, okay, and when you're analyzing that investment, if they want this amount for it, and if your mortgage, okay, if what your mortgage is going to become, if you have to rent that property out, if you're not cash flowing and making any money, then it's not a good investment, okay? And rule of thumb is you want to get at least 1.5 times whatever your expenses are, okay? All right, so if your note is 800, then you need to be making 800 times 1.5 or whatever. So that'll be, a little bit over $1,600 that you need to be bringing in to make sure that you got enough for expenses, for anything unforeseen that come up, like tenants don't want to pay, all of that stuff. So you need to make sure that you got enough built in to cover you, okay? So the second thing, okay, so number one, tenants do not like to pay rent. And I'll argue and go back and forth with anybody any day of the week on that. Okay, second thing, long term. Real estate is a long term play. Okay, you will not get rich in year one. You won't get rich in year two. Okay, you'll just be turning the corner in year three. Okay, year five, things will start to make sense. And probably by year 10, you'll be fully profitable, okay? So it's a long-term play. Don't come in this industry thinking that you're about to hit it big and get rich in the beginning. Anybody that's telling you that, they are lying to you, okay? They're lying. They're probably trying to sell you a course or something, okay? You won't get rich in the beginning, okay? So, third thing, there's other careers in real estate that can net you a good amount of money, okay? You don't just have to become a real estate investor in the beginning. You could become a realtor. You could become an appraiser. You could become an inspector, okay? You could become a property manager, okay? Now, here's the thing. If you become any of these careers in the beginning, you will be so well-rounded and you will learn so much about the industry of real estate that when you become an investor, that will make you that much more efficient, okay, as a real estate investor, okay? So it benefits you in the beginning to become a realtor, to become an appraiser, to become an inspector, to become a property manager and get the first-hand experience, okay? Number 4, other people money, OPM. That's something that you're going to really hear about in real estate. Understand this. Just because you're getting other people money don't mean you don't have to be qualified. So don't lose sight of this. Always maintain good credit. Okay? I've been in situations where I haven't protected the integrity of my credit all the time. And you'll have that one deal come across where you need good credit. And because you didn't stay true to the principles, you weren't able to capitalize on it. So always, even if you're planning to go the hard money route, always maintain good credit. Okay? Always keep strong banking relationships. Okay? I speak from experience on that. Take care of your bankers and they'll take care of you. Okay? Third thing, don't do a HELOC, a home equity line of credit. Okay? If you cannot do that, okay, don't do it. Okay? I'm telling you, stay away from it, because what ends up happening is when you do a HELOC, okay, you're going to basically refinance your existing mortgage on your house, or you're going to take out one on your house, and you're going to have to pay that money back. So if you're taking a HELOC out to do a deal and you're financing that deal also, then it's like a double whammy, okay? And when you really analyze the long-term cost of that, okay, taking out a HELOC 9 times out of 10 is always a bad deal, okay? Don't do it if you can afford not to, okay? Trust me, all right? So the 5th thing, okay, check this out. Learn your local market, okay? Learn your local market, and I'm going to tell you why, okay? Because the national market is not your local market. There's areas in the country right now where new construction is booming, okay? They're still getting multiple offers on properties. But there's areas also where properties aren't selling. So if you pay attention to the national headline, that can mislead you in a lot of different ways. So don't do that. Always know your local market, okay? Number 6, okay? Pay happens when either a tenant pays or a deal closes in real estate, okay? We're closers, so we don't get paid until the back end. So when you're building relationships, understand that everybody got their happy face on. Be careful with that, because not everybody has your best interest, or not everybody is experienced enough to do what they're doing. And you can put yourself in a bad situation if you're dealing with an inexperienced person on the other end of that deal. So vet your people and always understand that, you know, just because they smile at you don't mean they're the right person that you need to be surrounding yourself with, okay? Number 7, legal, okay? Legal, remember this term. Everything needs to be legally certified on paper, okay? So all deals need to be reviewed by attorneys, okay? I don't care if you're doing a deal with your sister. Make sure, okay, that you got it on paper when it comes to real estate, all right? That will protect you in the end, okay? Number 8, and if you find this helpful, guys, hit the subscribe button, guys. Follow me. I drop tips like this every day. Number 8, learn by doing before taking on investor funds or a partner, okay? In the beginning, try to get your hands dirty. Try to learn, okay, before you go and ask other people for their money, or you want to bring on a business partner, okay? The worst thing you can do is have a good deal, don't know what you're doing, take money from somebody, and then y'all lose money. That will hurt your credibility in the end. So try to get out there and get your hands dirty, and then you can bring in partners once you learn the game, okay? Number 9, build systems around your criteria. If you're buying rental properties, build systems around it. If you're flipping, build systems around it. If you're wholesaling, build systems around it. I don't care if it's your first deal. Start building systems in the beginning so you can be better when you start scaling, okay? Right. Systems in the beginning will enable you to scale, okay, at a faster rate. Trust me, okay? I've made the mistake of not building systems in the beginning, and then when you blow up, and you have 100 properties, now you're working backwards trying to build systems and implement things that you could have did in the beginning, and your life will be a lot better. Okay. And last but not least, okay, be careful hiring mentors in the beginning. Okay. You can leverage YouTube. Okay. You can leverage books. Okay. You don't need a mentor because most of your mentors are putting videos online, so you could just subscribe and follow individuals and get the information that you need. And if you have a question, you can try to reach out or shoot a message to them and see if they'll answer you back. Somebody will answer your questions. But the reason why I say that is, okay, and you can analyze the cost of a mentor. And if it's cost efficient for you, great. But you'll need that 5, 10, 3,000, whatever they charging for your first deal. So a lot of times people pay a lot of money for programs, and then when it's time for them to get in the game, they spend so much money on these programs that they don't have enough money left for investing. All right. So those are my top 10 harsh realities of becoming a real estate investor, guys. Subscribe. I appreciate you for watching today, and let's have a wonderful, productive day, man.